Hi everybody, you'll need a strap for today. So we'll go ahead and start laying down. Again, my name is Louise, so welcome to everybody who's new here. Scooting your buttocks under and taking the strap around the right foot. And the right leg can just be up 92, just right up over the hip or wherever you can. And it'd be nice to have your hands on either side. So like you'll hold a horse or something like that. Like so you have your right hand in the strap, but you also have your left hand in the strap. And you can literally just wrap the strap around your wrists or around your palms there as you're holding. Think about letting the left hamstring muscle come down against the ground. The left back of the left leg, the back of the left hamstring towards the ground. Now, watch how I take my right leg a bit out to the right side and slightly down. So a teeny bit to the right, just so it's right over the right nipple, I would say, kind of area, right armpit area, as you're trying to bring your leg closer to your body. Again, just take it slowly if this is a little too much. These are deep stretches, right? So it's better to start slow and work yourself into some deeper areas. Really always check in with yourself. Now with the right hand, I hold on to the straps. I choke up on the strap a bit with the right hand, and the left hand is just free. So the left hand can be on the thigh, on the left thigh or hip. And I like to turn my head away from the leg. So literally trying to get the foot up closer to the outer shoulder area, the outer right shoulder. And in the same time moving the belly towards the left. You're turning your navel towards the left. You're turning your ribs towards the left. You're turning your nipples towards the left. So away from the right leg, really. And then take your leg back up and over your chest. And scoot your hips a bit over to the right. And moving the leg with the left hand now a bit across your stomach. So you're trying to stay grounded in your hips. So they're trying to keep the right hip down even though you're taking the leg a bit across your body. And at the same time, noticing the left foot. You want to turn the left foot up towards the ceiling as much as you can, of course. Breathe in slow and breathe out slow. In slowly, out slowly. Good. Take your leg back up and over the chest. Again, both hands can grab the strap. You may even lift your forehead up and try to get the forehead to the chin. Shin to the forehead to the shin. And release eventually the leg down. So we got the other side. Last leg pretty much. So again, you have your strap and your right hand is holding, but the left hand is holding too. Again, like you'd hold a horse. And the back of the right hamstring coming closer to the ground. Back of the right hamstring closer to the ground. And again, always check in with yourself. If you feel the body or the leg can give a little bit more, then try to give a little more. Try to move it a little closer to your body, towards your torso. I also feel like you're pulling the thigh bone down into the hip. Nice deep stretch here. Breathe in and out. I take it a little bit out to, I take it to the left side now. And only the left hand is holding on to the strap. The right hand is free. You can put on the right thigh, the right hip area. You're laying the back of the right hamstring. Move down towards the floor. And you're turning your navel towards the right. You're turning your ribs towards the right. You're turning your chest towards the right. The heart towards the right. Breathe in and breathe out. Go, take it up, and you can scoot the hip a little to the left if you want, but only take the leg a bit across your body. Just as long as you can try to keep the left hip on the mat as much as possible, the left hip down. Breathing in and out. So the right hand is actually holding onto the strap. The left hand can be on the thigh or the hip area. It's really to get a stretch around the lower back and sacrum, outer hip, thigh, piriformis, IT band that runs around the outer leg. There also releases any tension in the lower back and in the sacrum. Good, come back in. Again, I draw the leg towards my torso and try to lift the head up. Try to get the forehead to the shin, shin to the forehead. Try again, forehead to shin, shin to forehead. Really pull my elbows apart and pull down through my arms. Good, release the left leg down. You come into your bridge pose. Firm the forearms, not the forearms, the upper arms into the mat. So the outer shoulders, the outer elbows, the hips comes up. And feel like a little robot, the fingers are pointing up to the sky. And you're really stretching the outer thighs and knees forward and moving the chest backwards towards your chin. So as you move your chest towards chin, you move your legs, thighs forward. Good. Lie back down, rest and recover. Good. Rolling up and cross the shins as you come up to all fours into downward facing dog. Take a moment to stretch your down dog. Down dog, yeah. Nice long arms and legs. Even move the thighs and hip bones back. From the down dog, we feel a little closer together. Lift the right leg up and back as you Nice deep stretch here. Even lift the left heel. Pull the right knee in, step the right foot forward with the left knee down, low lunge. Arms comes up to the sky. Good. Now we'll take it into a half split. Flex the right toes up towards the ceiling. Dig the heel down. Pull the thigh bone backwards. Good. Bend into the right knee. Both hands inside the right foot. Walk it down towards the left leg. Just pivot over to the left. Bend into your left knee. Find your skandasana. Hands that come to heart center. You can even melt your chest down. Feel free to keep the hips higher or put a block underneath your hips so you can sit on the block to make this easier. As you can roll the left knee in and up, and roll the left knee in and up, and roll the left knee inwardly down and upward. Keep it there. So you're sitting inside the left heel, and you can scoot the thighs and the buttocks flesh away and the hamstring calf muscle flesh away as you fold down. Doesn't have to be as deep of a fold, right? You can stay lifted up more higher, put a strap around the foot either way, or sit on a blanket. Now as you plant the left foot, scoot forward towards the right leg. Come through your plank pose. Set the knees down, chest, chin down. And when you're ready, lower the hips down into cobra. Inhale, roll the chest up. Lower the chest down and send the hips back to down dog. Left leg goes back nice and long. You should stretch it nice and long. Bring the knee into the chest and step the left foot forward. Set the right knee down, low lunge. Inhale your arms up and over. Hands comes down, flex the left foot up. Dig the heel into the floor. Feel like you pull your heel back as you reach your chest down the leg. Slow, mindful breaths. Hands inside, you're going to walk it down towards the right leg and find your little skandasana side lunge. Again, you can sit on a block, blanket, or anything else variation-wise you need to do. Modify anytime. Good. Sitting down, so letting the right knee roll in and down and up again, and knee go in and down and back up, and knee goes in and down. And so you can sit inside that right heel, maybe scoot the buttock flesh away a bit, and then fold down over both of your legs. The strap can be helpful around the foot too. Hands can be on the mat if it's a little bit too wobbly. You can always put the hands on the mat too. Lift the chest up again, plant the right foot, lift the buttocks off, walk it to the front of the mat, come through your plank pose, shift forward, knees, chest, chin, exhale. Hips to the ground, cobra, inhale. Release back and down. And again, cobra number 2. And lower back and down. And cobra number 3. Exhale down. Sending the hips back. Down dog. Send the right leg up and back as you inhale, nice and long. Bring the knee to chest, step the right foot forward, exhale. Left knee down, arms up. Stretch it back. Take the hands down in front of the foot, flex toes up, lengthen the heart down over the right leg. Pivot over to the left leg, find your skandasana. And then come to the right side, skandasana, the right leg. Again, back over to the left leg. So you're definitely just going back and forth right now. Now sit down, scoot the left knee in, sit inside that left heel. Come forward and down over the right, both legs down. Second time around, you might find it's a little different pose, almost right. You feel a little more comfortable perhaps in the pose. Good, heel comes down, hips comes up. Walk it to the front of the mat. Plant the palms, knees, chest, chin. Exhale. Inhale to cobra. Now Sphinx, you can sit the right knee out to the right, maybe bring the right foot forward. I'm just showing you here so you can see me what I'm doing as I try to get the right foot up by the right hand almost. Slide it down. Take the left knee out to the left and up by the left shoulder. And side back and down. Hands beside you, maybe an up dog. You can even lift your knees and thighs and then back to down dog. Left leg goes back as you inhale, stretch. Bring the knee in, exhale, step forward. Low lunge, right knee down. Inhale. Again, remember you can pad on your knees. If it bothers your knees, you can put a blanket underneath them too. Hands to the mat, half split. Flex the toes up, dig into the heel like you're pulling your heel down into the mat. Pulling your thigh bone back. Good. Pivot from the left leg over to the right leg and find your skandasana. From the right leg, come back to the left and back to the right. Then sit the right inner knee down, like you're sitting between your heels, in between the right heel basically, and then you fold down over left leg as well. You're folding over both of your legs, really. You allow the, kind of suck in the thigh bone up into the hip, the left thigh bone in, even the right thigh bone in, like you're hugging in towards your hips with your legs, pulling in and up. Planting the right foot. Buttocks comes up, walk the hands to the front of the mat, come through to chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale for either cobra or up dog. And back to down dog. Rise the right leg back, inhale, stretch. Bring the right foot forward, left knee down, inhale, arms up, up and back. Stretching here. Place the left hand down, lift the back knee, come up on your left fingertips and get lighter. Firm the outer legs in. You can always adjust the feet. And then take that right hand down the left leg and the left arm up the sky. So maybe that right hand can walk backwards a bit more, almost towards the calf muscle. You go in that direction. Left hand down, right arm up. Pivot on your left foot and sink the hips down. You should get a little stretch on the left side body, maybe in the right buttocks too, the left waist, up to left armpit. Kind of lean into the left shoulder when you do this one. Step the right leg behind you. So scoot in. Try to have that right foot over the left. I'm showing so you can see the front of me here. So I'm going down to grab the left foot with my right hand. So I just turn around so you can actually see me, but you stay in the same position, right? So the right foot is planted. Try to lift up the left leg. Lift up the left leg. Lift up the left leg. And you should be on your left forearm. And step the right foot behind you. Step the right foot in front of you. Step the right foot behind and in front. And behind and in front. Plant both feet and turn the chest up. Roll the right elbow back, roll the right elbow back. Straighten the left leg and the right. And come onto your forearms. We can play with dolphin pose. So you walk the feet in. Dolphin. Maybe go upside down. Maybe go upside down. Or at least kick up one leg. Maybe the other leg too. Roll the buttocks to the heels, heels to the sky. You just come down one at a time and find your puppy stretch, melting the heart. Good. Ideally, you would face the front of the mat now with the left leg raised up to the sky as you inhale and bring the left leg through. Low lunge, inhale your arms up and back. Reach towards the back of the room, reach towards the back of the room. Move the tailbone in and up and in and up. Move the hands back. Once upon a time, I was able to grab the ankle, but maybe not anymore. Right hand is down and left arm is up. So come up on your right fingertips. You can adjust the feet if you need to. Get light on the right hand as you reach the left arm back. Maybe the left hand can slide down the back of the right calf as the right arm reaches up towards the sky. Pivot your feet over to the left. And put your right hip down. So you got that left leg over the right. Come down your forearm. You may reach the left arm in front of the leg. Maybe you can lift up the right leg, grab it with the left hand. Or lift the hip up and see if you can even lift the right leg. Try to lift the right foot. Press into the left foot, press into the right forearm to lift the left foot up. Step the left foot behind, step in front, step behind, and step in front, and step behind, and step in front. As you step behind, here in front, and then one more time. You can also bend the right leg and plant both feet. Let the left elbow drop outwardly. Left elbow out to the left. Come on back all the way to your forearm plank. Adjust yourself so you're on your sticky mat. And then walk in for dolphin pose. And maybe lift that left leg up a couple times. And you may be able to go upside down. You could always use a wall for these kind of things, right? You can always just turn your mat and face the wall instead as you go upside down. You're always trying to get your shoulders over your elbows and your hips up over the shoulders and really press into the hands. Now if you want to come into puppy stretch here, or even take your hands besides the shoulders for puppy stretch, a little different stretch. Maybe lift the feet up. Little break here, and then come up on all fours. Tuck your toes, lift the hips. Right leg to the sky, inhale. Right knee to chest, step the right foot forward, left knee down, low lunge. This time you have your right knee coming a little more forward. The right knee forward. Try to keep the right heel down. So definitely try not to lift the right heel. Keep the right heel down as you move the right knee forward and the hands comes closer to the ground. So I keep moving my right knee forward as my hands facing down, down, down. My chest rolls up and back. Coming back up, grab the left foot and bring that left foot closer to the front. So either fingers pointing down, maybe the fingers pointing out to the side, maybe fingers up and over the toes. Melt down over the right leg. Or feel free to turn the right toes out or in. If you want to go a little further, maybe a full split Hanumanasana. Right, you could sit on a block. You can even have hands, both hands in the blocks, either side of the leg. It's like the right thigh comes a little backwards, the left thigh goes a little forward. Now take the left foot forward and bring the hands around the left foot. Like you're holding a little baby, you're rocking side to side. You can grab the outer knee, outer shin, outer foot. And you may even take your left arm inside underneath and plant the hand right next to the thigh. And as you grab the foot with the right hand, or feel free to take a strap around the left foot and hold the strap with the right hand. That's another idea as you lift the leg up over the shoulder. Some of us may even try to get the foot almost behind the head. It's been a while for me. If you could play with that idea as trying to get the foot almost behind the head. And you can lean your head back a little. So just take the foot alongside the inner right knee. So you got your left leg bent and the right leg straight. Cross the legs, come back to cobra, either or up dog as you inhale, and down dog, exhale. Take your left leg and stretch it back. Inhale, stretch. Bring the knee in and exhale, step it forward, right knee down, low lunge. Again, you can let that left thigh come a little more forward, the left knee come a little more forward. Knee coming towards the toes while the chest coming back and the fingers can reach down either side of the hip. And the left knee coming forward. Try to keep the left heel down, the whole time. Good. As you grab the back foot, the fingers can point down, the fingers can point to the side. The fingers can point up over the toes to the front of the room. Just release the back foot and take it into a half split or maybe a deeper variation of your split. You can take a block to sit on, hands either side. You can always lean down over the leg. Good, you swing the right leg in. You're going to cradle the right leg like a little baby. You got your arm around the foot and the outer knee, outer shin. You can try to move the right leg up over the right arm and grab the foot with the left hand. Or if not, take the strap around the foot and grab the strap with the left hand is also an option. Turn the knee in towards the shoulder. Sundial pose, we call this one. It's a fun little pose. And then here, maybe play with taking the right foot behind the head. So you definitely want to turn the knee out. Try to use your right hand to press the right shin back. My hair's in the way. And press the shin back behind. Press your shin, your ankle behind the head. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Again, I'm going to take the right foot up by the left inner shin. So the right knee is bent and the left leg is straight. Coming up to cross the leg. Oh no, we'll bring the sole of feet together, knees wide. Baddha Konasana, taking the feet a little forward so that they are a little further away from the hips. Like you're trying to create a diamond shape in the legs as you fall down. Put your hands behind you. You can put your hands underneath the shins. Think a turtle pose. It's almost like a little turtle, right? You feel like a little turtle there. Your head is coming closer to the shins, right, or to the feet there. Maybe it's on the feet. You could also take a blanket or a block to put your forehead onto. You could sit on a blanket, like a nice kind of like, not too thick of a blanket, but it's nice to have some kind of cushion underneath you if you need to get the chest a little more forward and down, if you have a hard time folding. Of course, the more you do this, the better the flexibility will come. So you could start by planting your feet with the knees bent and lift the chest and hips and sit back down. Or you can have your legs completely straight, point your feet, roll the chest up and back. First lift the chest, and then from there on lift the buttocks and hips. And point to the toes and roll the chest up and back. And roll the chest back and lift the lower abdominis up. Press the buttocks to the sky. Press the buttocks to the sky. And sit down. We call that Purvottanasana, like reverse plank. Now, as you lie down on your back, plant both feet on your. Actually, take the knees to the left side for a little twist. And you can rotate the right side open. Good, and scoot the hips a little to the left and bring the knees onto the right. Open up the left arm down. Good, come back to center. Lengthen the legs down the mat. Release the arms down the mat, down next to the hips. Ready for Shavasana, Shavasana, corpse pose. Relaxing your buttocks, your legs, your torso, your arms. We'll go ahead and slowly awaken. You can wiggle your toes and your hands, your fingers, or can I stretch? You can also just plant your feet and maybe roll to the side, or maybe come around and up and sit if you feel like it. Bring the hands to the heart. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hariyam Akhanda Mandalakaram Yaptam Yena Chiracharam Tatparam Dashiram Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namaste, everybody. So good. Thanks for practicing with me. Thanks for showing up. Hope to see you very soon. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.